Greetings, Captains. This is the United Space Research Colossus, 2 kilometers of armor-clad heavy, designed to capture and hold heavily defended objectives. It is an area denial ship, capable of slowing an enemy advance or keeping defenses occupied until reinforcements arrive. It is not a ship which operates well alone, but when backed up with a repair craft, boasts unparalleled survivability in the field. The USR Colossus is best at the heart of a formation. With an aggressive attack craft and a repair ship in close support, the Colossus can keep mobile enemies at bay with its area of effect weapon, while soaking up damage thanks to its high armor. The Colossus can disable an enemy's engines with an accurate engine shutdown. This shot does take some skill, but leaves them dead in the water and able to be peppered with flak for several unopposed seconds. This can prove utterly deadly, especially if allied attack craft are in the area to help with the kill. The Colossus also features a powerful flight model amplifier. This short boost ability greatly increases the ship's speed and is ideal for covering short distances at a moment's notice. The 7-second boost can make all the difference in a tactical retreat, or getting to an objective. No enemy wants to see a huge warship appear in the middle of their base, flak filling the air. Use it wisely. The Colossus's primary weapon is its battery of flak cannon, effective out to over 8,000 meters. These launch low-damage, fast-firing explosive shells with a large area of effect. Not only does flak damage enemy ships, it is also capable of shooting down small craft such as fighters or any missiles which enter its firing solution. The Colossus is able to launch a salvo of 8 long-range Colossus missiles. These can do significant damage but are slow-moving and vulnerable to enemy point defense. The ship also houses a squadron of slow fighters, which it can scramble on offensive or defensive maneuvers and which are effective to medium ranges. The Colossus is the classic tank, with a focus on area denial. It's able to shut down an entire sector in the right hands, but can't do it alone. Pairing with a repair craft is essential, with the TDS Protector or Paladin an ideal partner in crime for the hulking battleship. The Colossus also benefits from having a mobile attacking ship alongside it as an escort. A Xeric Hunter or TDS Reaper can execute precision attacks on enemy threats before they get to the Colossus, and are easily supported through flak field and longer range missile strikes. If a healer is present too, then so much the better, as the survivability of all 3 ships will be massively increased. The key is not to get isolated. The Colossus is a powerful ship, able to take a lot of punishment, but with limited mobility and a relatively modest damage output, it can be overwhelmed when left alone for too long. Make use of area effect damage to keep opposition ships from taking cover, and to ensure that any cloaked enemies don't stay that way for long. Flak is a devastating weapon when used smartly, and once an enemy cloaker is unveiled, release your missiles and fighters to take them down. The Colossus is a capture specialist, so always make tough objectives your goal. Uncontested mining stations are easily captured, and can be left for smaller allies. Head for the thick of the fight with a repair craft in tow, and you will be able to take far more difficult checkpoints. Save your boost for the perfect moment. If your allied repair craft is shot down and you have no option but to retreat, those few seconds of increased speed can be the difference between life and death. The most important thing for a Colossus is to stay in the fight, so be sure to live to fight another day. Something of a secret weapon is the Colossus's ramming ability. It's got a short-range boost, it's big, and it hits hard. Lining up an enemy heavy and taking them down with you can be an explosive way to check out if you're down to low health with no way out. With strengths in area denial and survivability, the Colossus does well against smaller ships foolish enough to get within range. Anything within 10 kilometers of a Colossus is in serious trouble, as the ship fills the area with flak and can stop an attacker in their tracks with engines shut down. Longer range ships will pose a threat, however. Range is a weakness of the Colossus, and a skilled watchman or reaper will be able to eliminate an unwary captain in short order. Thus, it is vital that the Colossus is escorted at all times, either by a repair craft or an attacker to chase down such threats. The Colossus is one of the slowest ships in fractured space, struggling for maneuverability. As such, fast ships such as the Sentinel can cause real problems, dashing around just out of range. Learning which fights to avoid is all part and parcel of playing the Colossus. The Colossus, when supported correctly, can be amongst the most devastating forces in fractured space. Getting into the thick of combat, peppering the enemy with flak and fighters, whilst being topped up by repair craft, the Colossus is a mobile pocket of chaos which cannot be taken lightly by any enemy. That's it from me, Captains. Good hunting.